What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Seth, your chartist. Welcome to Spy Weekly. Today is 11th May 2025, local time 8:39 p.m. I am on daily time frame, as you can see. I will be analyzing SPY. If you do like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist. And if you're listening to me for the very first time, let me be very, very clear. I'm a price action trader. I do not trade indicators. Whatever indicators you see on my screen, whether it be volume or these moving averages, these are just there for me to understand the psychology of other traders. That's it. I do not trade indicators at all. Let's start the analysis. So whatever you see at the top, the tabs that are open, I will discuss everything here. Futures are open and uh, futures are all green. All right, let's start the analysis really, really quick. I am on daily time frame. I'm going to turn on the drawings, okay, and now I'm going to hide it, and then we'll explain everything what's going on here, okay. Firstly, let's go here, futures. Let me hide this as well. So look at the bottom, 12th May, Monday. Basically, this is futures, right? So we can see futures have opened, they have gapped up. So this candle actually closed at uh, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now it is trading at 57.54, right? So this is a gap up opening, which you might see tomorrow morning. And I'm expecting, okay, it can go here and then it can come down. But let's see how it goes because this supply zone is already tested from here. Tested supply zone actually means that selling orders were already used from this particular supply zone. Okay, so that is why this is weak. Okay, now this is a supply zone as well, and price is actually trading in this particular supply zone. I'm talking about this green candle that you see here. All right, and once price goes one, this I'm talking about this supply zone, by the way. So price goes into this supply zone with this green candle, and then after that you see how price is behaving. Okay, so you need to understand this, that price is trying to go deeper. That means it can go and hit this. Now this is the origin of the whole down move. That's it. Let's go back on SPY. This was futures, right? Exactly same thing is happening with the SPY in SPY as well. As you can see, this is a supply zone which is tested multiple times. Okay, so this supply zone was tested here, then it comes down. But look at the selling, how the selling is. It goes deeper in, and now it is actually trading here, and it has poked this level, and this supply which was being discussed in futures, right, this is already tested here as well. So price can go deeper to 573. It is trading 571, 572 right now. Overnight trading is showing that. Now the thing is, look at the movement of the price here. Okay, try to understand the movement. This, if you know nothing about price action, that's fine, but understand, look at this green candle, a powerful solid move. Okay, and look at this whole up move. Okay, and when price is moving up from the lows of 508, it is currently trading around 570 overnight. But the whole point here is, look at the move. The move is not that solid, but this is a bull run, right? Most likely, I've been telling this since price came here. I was like, this is the bull run. You can go and check the post. Okay, but the point is, bull run does not happen like you are continuously having green candles. No, you need to have retracement because it is very healthy for the market. Somebody who has bought here and if they are holding the positions from here till here, understand they're super green, right? So if they're green, they will try to book profit, and once they will book profit, price will come down. So retracement is very healthy for the market. Understand logically. Let's come back to our charts here. So now price is actually inside this supply zone which is tested multiple times, right? I'm expecting price can go here tomorrow or whenever it opens. Now this is not healthy because look at how these candles are being formed. Okay, and if it falls, this is a poor demand zone which is tested. So price can definitely come here. Okay, definitely come here, but I'm not saying it will come here. I'm saying it can. If something happens, you might see a fall till here because this is tested. If this works, we'll update it with the sector analysis. We can actually make this work as well, but not we can make it work, like the price action will make it work. But the whole point here is, right now, if it falls, if it falls, okay, it's going to be a very big problem. That's why I'm not giving any trades in SPY. But this is a bull run. Do not get confused with it. Okay, this is a bull run, but in SPY there are no trades. Like we have been, I have been posting a lot of trades in Tesla, in AMD, right, and Nvidia. So you need to understand this, that market is in most likely in a bull run. Now, if it falls from here, this is tested, and being very very neutral, I'm telling you it can come here. Okay, this looks insane, right? Don't worry about this. The whole point here is, if this level works, we will know how to play this. But for now, understand this is tested, and tested means weak, same as whatever I explained you here with the supply zone. See, tested. Okay, let me answer this. So tested, what does tested mean? So if a demand zone is fresh, it means, if price will, assume this demand zone is very poor, by the way, assume it's a good demand zone, and price, if price comes back into this demand zone, so it will have buying pending orders. So price will come here, those pending orders will get trigger, and chances are, probability is, price is going to go up. But with this particular candle, this demand zone has been tested. That means buying pending orders were picked up from this candle, which was made on April 30th, and that is why price started going up. So now, assuming if there were, say, 100,000 orders, assuming, I don't know how many orders were there, you cannot tell that, but assuming if there were 100,000 orders, for example, this, I'm taking a number, that assuming that there are 100,000 orders in this demand zone, and price came here and picked up, say, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I don't know how many, right? But price came here and price started going up. That means something was picked up from here. That's it. So tested means it is used one time, and then you don't want to bet on a used level, which is very logical. Now you don't know how many buying pending orders are sitting here. Okay, 10,000, it could be 10,000, it could be 90,000. You don't know, right? But you, all you know is that this level is tested. So you do not. This is a rule. You do not trade on tested demand zones. Simple as that. Now this is the origin. All right, this is the origin of this whole down move. That's it. It is not that great. I'm not saying, let me be very, very clear. I'm not saying it's going to fall, but I want price to hold above these levels. Simple as that. If it holds above this level, then okay, you do see that, okay, buyers are holding their levels. Simple as that. But this doesn't look healthy. This doesn't look healthy at all. Okay. So there are no trades in SPY from my end. I'm very, very sure. I'm not trading anything in SPY, and let it hold above. Let me turn on the drawings now. So this is actually a weekly supply zone, as you can see. Let me show you. This till here, till 577, it's a weekly supply. So let price, by holding, what do I mean by holding? I want price to give us a closing above this level. Okay, 5, what is the high of this? The high is 576.41. So I want price to close above, above this level. At least daily candle, I want it to close above this level, then we will see. Now what is happening, let me go back. So weekly demand zones are being formed, which is very very good. Okay, now if I go on daily, let me show you one thing. This is a bottom. Do you agree price is making lower high, lower low? This is basic price action. I'm just trying to give you hints. Okay, and if you want to know more about demand and supply, you can DM me right here. I will read your messages here, right, and I can answer you back. But it's impossible, next to impossible, to explain you everything in like 15-20 minutes. And there is a full-fledged course where there are 15 sessions, and each session is 2 hours, right? Two plus hours. Every day we go Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sundays off. This is how this works. But in here I cannot explain you everything. Okay, now this, look, coming back to our topic here. Now the analysis here. So this is prices making lower high, lower lows, right? So now every bottom that is breached, this is very basic. Okay, every bottom that is breached acts as a resistance once broken. We all know that. If you don't know, if you're like, if you don't know, it's good, now you know. Look here. Okay, it's coming down every bottom. That's what traditional traders believe. Okay, so this was a bottom, it was breached, and it will work as a resistance. Okay, it is working as a resistance, as you can see. Now You must be thinking, then how come you are saying that, price action, but price action is working, but now you are confusing us that, bottoms will work as per traditional traders. Okay, let me show you this. This is a bottom, and there is a confluence here. There's a confluence here, that this is a bottom, but I'm not trading this. I don't short. I'm just trying to make you understand. This is a supply zone right here. This is a full supply zone till here. We still haven't got a closing above the supply zone. I'm telling you, we haven't still got a closing above supply zone. It is poking this, and this supply zone is tested here, then here, then here. All right, and price is trying to go deeper, so it can break this and give us a closing. All I want to see is a closing here. That's it. Okay, now every bottom that is broken will work as a should work as a resistance. Now this is breached right here, right? And now once broken, it's a good sign that, okay, buyers are actually in charge. But we knew it from right here. I'm not saying that because there is a green candle that is formed. Okay, it went up and then came down, and then it did a low with this candle as well. Understand that. I'm not saying that this is a green candle, that is why I'm showing you this. No, go and check the analysis. This is this was formed actually after hitting monthly demand zone. Go and check it out. It was explained very, very clearly. Now, one more thing is, after bottoms are broken, if price is making higher high, that's what traditional traders believe. Okay, every high once breached will act also work as a support. It is working as a support as well. Okay. I'm not trading the basic price action. I'm being very, very clear. This bottom was a confluence with our supply zone. Okay, and this is also a correction. This is broken, and what I'm trying to tell you here is, they are saying they're not wrong or right. I'm not here to prove nobody wrong or right. I'm just sharing my knowledge with you. Okay, once a bottom is broken, it should act as a resistance. It worked because we have a supply zone here. It worked, but look at the selling that came from this supply zone, very poor. But a lot of people must have lost a lot of money here. From 544, it did what, 508. Understand, though these candles doesn't look very powerful, but whosoever was trying to go long here, that too, like daily options, they must have racked up their whole trading account. Okay, now price is trying to go deeper into this supply zone, which means that it can be breached, which is already breached, by the way. But I need to see a closing because there are back to back tested supplies. Then I said that every high, as per traditional orthodox traders, every high once broken acts as a support, right? It is working as a support. Now you must be thinking, then again, I'm mixing price action with basic, orthodox strategy. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm just sharing my knowledge. Now this is acting as a support, not because of higher concept. There is a very poor demand zone here. Okay, very, very poor demand zone here. I can show you a lot. I'm not here to prove nobody wrong or right. I'm showing you how this all is forming a confluence, and I'm only trading demand zones. Simple as that. I'm not trading all that, but I'm just keeping an eye. Like in the beginning of the video, I told you very, very clearly that I'm adding indicators in my analysis, but I do not trade any of these indicators. Okay, and I have not added RSI here. I know RSI very well. RSI is currently trying to go into the bull range. Okay, 80-40. Let's be very, very clear. It is trying to go into bull range. Okay, there is no confirmation from RSI as well. And the best indicator out there, and the best, again, I'm repeating, and the best indicator out there, which is misused by a lot, like 99% of the traders misuse RSI. Okay, and I'm telling you very confidently, I know RSI very well. RSI is actually changing the range currently. There are no trades as per RSI on daily time frame. Okay, let's come back here. Demands are working, but again, look at the price action, how price is going up with all these doji candles inside the supply zone. Okay, if this supply zone was not that powerful, though it has been broken already, if it was not that powerful, price should have made formed a green candle right here at this particular candle, but it didn't. Why? Because there are selling orders sitting here. That is why price is being, like, up move is being halted. Simple as that. It is all data in front of you. Okay, this is just the origin supply. That's it. That's all. Do not I don't short the market because the trend is up on daily time frame. I will only go long. Okay, but a lot of you were asking me that I sold options in Tesla, and Tesla currently is trading at 313. Why did I do that on Friday? Because of all this. Because look here, this is not healthy. If it falls, it can. I'm being very neutral. This is tested. I will not trade this until I get the sector support. Okay, so forget this for now. So what are the chances that price will not fall here? Understand, everything is tested and there are no demands here, so price can definitely come here, right? I don't care about news, but it can definitely come here, or it can come here and make a wick and go up, right? But if it comes here, my option money will go to waste. That's why I booked options. But I'm long in I'm long in Tesla with stocks. There are lots and lots of trades in Tesla around 275, 255, lots of trades. Okay, forget about that. Do not, I'm telling you what I'm trying to do. I'm not going long currently because a retracement is due. I'm using the word retracement is due. I'm not expecting a fall. I'm expecting is a retracement. I want price to either hold the 577s. Okay, if it holds here, we might see a poor, very poor demand zone here, right? We might see a poor, very, very, very poor demand zone here, and then we can, then the hurdle is still here. If it holds this, then we can go till 600s. That's it, and then this is all tested, very poor. This is fresh around 610. Okay, but for now, if we do form a green candle here, this demand zone, if it does form a green candle, I'm not saying it's going to form. I'm not worried about it form. I'm not at all worried about SPY or SPX forming a green candle tomorrow or not, because I'm not trading this. This is very crappy. Simple as that. Okay, if it does form, okay, then it will be a very poor demand zone. Simple as that. Now, which demand zone is poor, which is best, which is, you know, I cannot explain you everything here. Simple as that. It's like 50, we are into 17 minutes, but I'm telling you that there are 15 sessions, which are like, and each session is like of 2 hours. So understand what quality of work we are working on when we go through the price action. Okay, anyways, be very very careful. Stocks is fine, like if you're going long if you have been long in stocks, it's fine. But if you're trading options, it's super risky. Even if it goes to 600, I don't care. It's not going to 600, but even if it goes to 600, example, all right, then also it would be super risky here with options. Okay, I will share the trades in SPY if there are any. For now, there are no trades for me. But yeah, this is a bull run most likely, and Tesla is giving a lot of trades. Apple is giving a lot of trades. AMD has a lot of trades. A lot of tech sector is giving a lot. They are giving a lot of trades. So if you did like the analysis, I know we are into almost 20 minutes. If you did like the analysis, make sure you follow me here on TradingView. My name is the Chartist. Do not forget my name. My name is the Chartist. Okay, and I hope your doubts should be clear by now. Take care. Have a wonderful trading week ahead. Any doubts, you're more than welcome to leave a comment or DM me, and I will answer your questions ASAP. Take care. Have a good night. Bye bye.